Creative visualization is a technique of using your imagination to create what you want in your life. There is absolutely nothing strange or out of the ordinary about creative visualization. You already use it every day and even at all times. It is the natural force of your imagination, the fundamental creative energy of the universe, which you are constantly drawing on whether you're aware of it or not. Shakti Gawain. The passage I just read was taken from the book The Power of Visualization by Shakti Gawain and shows us a different technique to apply visualization in our daily lives, creative visualization. And how to use creative visualization in our day? Well, that's very simple. Stay in this video and I will show you everything Shakti says about the power of visualization and how to manifest all the wealth, prosperity, and power you desire through this method. We post 3 videos every week, so I recommend subscribing to the channel. Carol Louisa Gawain is an American who was born in the late 40s and dedicated her life to studying and writing about the law of attraction, in particular the power of the visualization. Carol is popularly known as Shakti, as the word Shakti comes from India history and represents a Indian goddess known for power and energy. Among the many works written by Shakti Gawain, the power of visualization was the one we used in this video to bring the most varied methods of visualization. Creative visualization, as the name implies, consists of performing the visualization technique in a different way. But Shakti warns that we shouldn't confuse visualizing with just fantasizing. Sometimes we may think that we are practicing visualization, but we are just fantasizing about a reality that we would like to happen. Yes, fantasizing and visualizing are really similar, but we must not confuse them. When we practice visualization, we do it in such a way that our energy is transmitted to the universe, and that our subconscious believes that we are indeed capable of achieving everything we want, be it prosperity, wealth, health, or power. So be careful not to just dream. Shakti says about creative visualization, the process of change does not occur superficially through mere wishful thinking. In fact, it involves a series of explorations, discoveries, and changes in our basic attitudes towards life. This is why the use of creative visualization can become a profound and significant growth experience. Today we follow along this path, we often discover ways in which we have been holding back on our potential from being fully realized and undermining our ability to gain satisfaction in life due to our conscious fears and beliefs. Once these negative attitudes have been clearly detected, they can be removed through the process of creative visualization, allowing us to find and live in our natural state of extreme happiness, fulfillment, and love. In the beginning, you can practice creative visualization at specific times with specific goals. As you get used to using it and start to believe in its results, you will find that it has become embedded in your way of thinking. You will live in a state of permanent awareness and awareness in which you will know at all times that you alone are responsible for creating your life. This is the ultimate goal of creative visualization, to make every moment of our lives a wonderful moment of creation, naturally choosing the best and most beautiful life imaginable. Shakti says that thought is the main cause of our action and the main key to our visualization and co-creation. Everything starts from the principle that we think about doing something, like saying, I think I'm going to dinner. First you think, and then proceed with action. First the artist imagines before creating his picture, and the engineer makes a sketch before lifting the construction. Thinking is the key. This is how creative visualization works, and how to use creative visualization. First, think of something you would like to have. For this exercise, choose something simple that you can easily imagine obtaining. It could be an object you want to own, an event you hope will happen, a situation you like to see yourself in, or some aspect of your life you want to improve. Go to a quiet place where nothing will disturb you and assume a comfortable position, sitting or laying down. Completely relax your body. Focus on relaxing each muscle one at a time, starting with your toes and working your way up to your scalp. Let all tension float out of your body. Breathe slowly and deeply, using your belly muscles. Count slowly from 10 to 1, trying to feel more and more relaxed with each number. When you feel deeply relaxed, begin to imagine what you want exactly as you would like it to happen. If it's an object, imagine yourself holding it, making use of it, admiring it, enjoying it, showing it to friends. If it's a situation or an event, imagine yourself in that situation and everything happening the way you want it to. You could also imagine what people would be saying and any other details that would help make the scene more real in your eyes. This could be done over a relative short period of time or for several minutes, whichever feels best. It's also important that you have fun doing it. The experience should give you a pleasure similar to that of a child daydreaming about his birthday present. Then, still keeping the idea in mind, you should make yourself some very optimistic and positive affirmations, silently or aloud, as you prefer, about it, such as, "Here I am spending a wonderful weekend in the mountains. What a nice program!" Or, "I love the view from my spacious new apartment." Or, "I'm learning to love and accept myself the way I am." These optimistic statements form a very important part of creative visualization and will be discussed in more detail later. If you like, you can end your visualization with this firm statement to yourself: "This, or something even better, now manifests itself in my life in a completely harmonious and satisfying way for the good of all concerned." This statement leaves open the possibility that something different or even better than you imagined will happen, and serves as a kind of reminder that this process only works for the benefit of all parties involved. If doubts or contradictory thoughts arise, it is best not to resist them or try to prevent them from occurring. This would tend to give them a power they otherwise would not have. Simply let them pass through your consciousness. Acknowledge them and return to your affirmations and mental imagery. Engage in this exercise only as long as you find it enjoyable and interesting. It could be 5 minutes or half an hour. Repeat it every day or as often as possible. As you've seen, the basic process is quite simple. To employ it fully effectively, however, usually requires some refinement and a greater understanding of the principles involved. Shakti stresses the importance of relaxing to practice visualization. Being in a silent place and being in tune with the universe and yourself will make you much more successful and manifest everything you want. Now, I invite you to practice here in the comments. Leave words for yourself and manifest what you want in your life. Here are some phrases. "I am so happy and grateful now. This money comes to me in an increasing amounts through various sources on an ongoing basis. Every day, in every way, I am growing more prosperous, successful, victorious. I am made for peace, health, and abundance, and I'm now experiencing them in increasing degrees of good." If you like the video, leave a like to help us grow, and subscribe so you don't miss any videos we post. If you want to know more about the law of attraction, more videos from our channel are showing on your screen right now. Click and see you there. To the next.